The following newscast is based on the wide world of social media. The stories are real. The reporters are really real because they are you, the members of social media. All Facebook names have been abbreviated for user protection. This is the Social News Media Network.
Hello and welcome to the SNM Network, the only weekly newscast reported by you, the wide world of social media. I'm Colin Cosell. This week's top story again takes us into the world of politics with the results of Super Tuesday, where Republican presidential hopeful Willard, yes, his name is Willard, aka Mitt Romney, made sure Rick Santorum was firmly in back of him. Let's see what happened there. Santorum did, however, almost have the Romney campaign on its hands and knees. Guys, we gotta stop doing this. As he managed to win Tennessee, Oklahoma, and North Dakota. We now turn to Facebook reporter Michelle Kay, who observed, Rick Santorum won a square state. Shocking. I always thought he was kind of hip and frothy. Twitter reporter, I know we love it. Twitter reporter Extra Special had an even less positive outlook on Santorum's victories, as he said, "It's like Santorum wins are writing a travel guide of places I never want to go." Nobody likes you, Santorum. Nobody. You know, the staff here at SNM have opinions on politics as well, and with that in mind, we'd like to debut our new editorial segment. As an homage to our social media roots, it's all done as a live Twitter post in a segment we call an SNM editorial in 140 characters or less. Yeah. To kick things off, we turn to Social News Media Network staffer Ryan Wagner, who Twitteritorialized, "It is an honor to debut our new segment. The topic for this week, is Rick Santorum merely a Republican blowhard, or does he actually just blow..." Sorry, Ryan, out of characters. I'm sure it would have been a great report. Maybe next time you can finish it in 140 characters or less. That's our new segment. Yeah. We now turn to world news. Thank you. We now turn to world news as Russia also faced an election year for their president. The projected incumbent winner, Vladimir Putin, shocked nobody by winning all of the genders, ages, species, and inanimate objects. The results prompted Twitter's Jeff Brez to report, Vladimir Putin has claimed victory in the Russian presidential elections. Voting starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Communist Russia, no, never mind. In other world news, members of the Jewish faith celebrated Purim last week. For those unfamiliar with the holiday, Twitter reporter Zach of Arabia explains, Purim, like all Jewish holidays, can be summed up, they tried to kill us, we won, let's eat. Silly Jews. The S&M super crew would like to add a disclaimer with regards to Jewish cuisine. Matzo ball and mozzarella cheese are two completely different things. That's what we learned. Speaking of world news, it's time for this week's Trendy McTrenderson! Yes! Every possible facet of social media was bombarded this week with posts about Joseph Kony, the Ugandan warlord who terrorized hundreds of thousands of people for more than 20 years. Awareness of this problem was raised thanks to a YouTube video which went mega viral in a matter of days and resulted in millions of newly minted social slacktivists. Our Imgur Bureau, however, decided there should be a new requirement before sharing the Kony video. See right here, it's an image of Africa. Can you find Uganda? No? Then you can't share the video. Sorry, kids. However, our reporter Hay Carlin had his own first world tactics for making a difference with his tweet, "You may have your child army, Kony, but I've got a retweet button on my expensive smartphone, and when I press it, you'll have hell to pay." Kony. We have props. In other news, International Women's Day was celebrated last week. Reporter Teresa Lauren added some political commentary with her tweet, "Happy International Women's Day. There's a party in my uterus and the GOP isn't invited, but they keep showing up anyway. Awkward." Meanwhile, Twitter reporter Kolchak got the inside scoop on how America's most hated radio personality celebrated the holiday. In honor of International Women's Day, Rush Limbaugh's wife will be unchained from the kitchen to do some gardening in the fresh air. We hate you, Rush Limbaugh. We hate you. From one fat windbag to another, it's now time for entertainment news and a hot story about Wilford Brimley's archenemy, Paula Deen. Diabetes. The fatty food fan and her brother have been accused of sexual harassment and racism in the workplace. With regards to the latter charge, Twitter's Colson Whitehead wondered, what's this about Paula Deen dipping black people in butter? Just pole vaulted the line right there. It was written by a black man, I swear. While reporter Megan Amram had some backstory on the accuser with her tweet, Paula Deen and her brother Bubba are being sued for sexual harassment by a ham. I'm sure pork products are fine. It's now time for sports. Although the news wasn't very surprising, NFL fans were still taken aback by the Indianapolis Colts' decision to part ways with their superstar quarterback Peyton Manning, who's also known as Eli's brother, or the normal Manning, in favor of drafting Andrew Luck, who is the superstar college quarterback. Our Twitter reporter, Faux John Madden, witnessed the breakup between Manning and the Colts and said, if this Peyton Manning press conference were in the WWE, Andrew Luck would come out and nail him with a steel chair. I miss Hulk Hogan. I know, it's sad. Well, that's going to do it for this week's SNM Network broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week to get the best news coverage around, as well as to find out if you or the people you know are one of our reporters. And if you find hilarity in everyday social media and want to contribute to our show, please visit our homepage for instructions on how to do so. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. For all of us, I don't even know why that's funny. For all of us at the S&M Network, I'm Colin Cosell reminding you to watch what you say, because we are.
Creamy.